Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 30-degree Wednesday, the 11th of February. It's supposed to be nice out here today once the fog burns off, but she's pretty chilly out here. It's 34 now, so we're really ramping up the temperatures now. Sasha, every morning, Kelly puts her little treat in her doghouse. She goes all the way in there, gets it, comes out, eats it, and won't go back in there again. You're one stubborn dog there, Sasha. But anyway, welcome to Hump Day, and off we go to the south end. Yo, come on along. 46 degrees down here in Vanchulo, and very nice. Once we got off the hill, it went sunshine and stayed that way, just like this, the whole way here. It was quite nice, Mama. Mm-hmm. Mama, oh, she's being all religious again with her jeans. Being very holy.
Yes.
Right, Mom?
All right, Mom.
Have a wonderful hump day.
You too.
And I'll see you in the passings.
All right.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye now. Had so many different things going on today. I just realized I haven't recorded the first thing. That's when you know you're staying busy. But look at this weather out here. It is absolutely gorgeous. Getting more bikes in daily. It's very nice. Home safe and sound. It's 33 degrees out there at the moment. It's probably less than that since I walked out here. Starry skies, and it's going to be a cold one tonight. What did I say it was? 27 this morning? It should probably beat that. Because I think the fog there's Danny out there. The fog lifted pretty quick. I'm thinking about the old Slim here. I was talking about her yesterday. Look, she still got bugs on it from, I don't know, it could have been the year before. And look at her, splatters all over the place. I guess that was last year. The old iron, she's still clean. Got a little dust on her. But just sitting out here to just pick up dust, I can see that, looking across the black tank, I can see the dust layer. I don't know if that, yeah, you can see it in the camera. About halfway down the tank between the cap and the seat. You see that kind of a brown look that our dust has around here. Oh, Pan America, she's got a couple of bugs on her. Yeah, that's tough when that insurance and all that stuff comes up and they're just sitting out here in the garage. But that's what you get living in the Pacific Northwest, I reckon. But yeah, sorry that super light stuff at work. I was actually pretty busy, but it was all like logistical stuff. And I just, one of those days that you get your head into whatever, and I realize I'm walking out the door, and I go, what did I record today? I finished up that estimate, and it looks like all but a couple of, well, one small part that won't stop me. It's got like, I forget how many days till that's coming in. I'll need it for that Red Rock to finish the collision damage on it. So I'll start gathering up parts tomorrow and get a workspace going. I have to put that on the big rack. I think it's more. I think the outside diameter of the wheels are the same as an RT, but the wheels are skinnier. And yeah, it's too sketchy to put that on my normal rack. So I have to use, well, I call it the Spyder rack. I think it's for ATVs is what it was meant for. ATVs and small side-by-sides. But it's has a limited use downstairs, you know, for like side-by-sides, because they all have like roll bars and stuff on them. And I mean, you can only get the rack a couple feet off the ground before you risk hitting one of the sprinkler heads up there. which is not set up to be a shop down there. But it's great for bikes. Gotta be careful with antennas on police bikes and older RTs. You just gotta kind of fold them a little bit. Or, sometimes you're lucky and they're loose and you spin them out by hand and set them aside and put them back on when you're done. But, a bunch of just little stuff. Super excited about the upcoming Harley thing. Even Kelly and I had to order some stuff yesterday. Hers will be there tomorrow. She needs to get another set of gloves. Her 30K, the battery's only lasting, like 20, 30 minutes. And you can see the bulge in it right there. If you can see how that's bulging out? And you can see the scratch marks from putting it on and off her helmet. The battery's died in it. I'm sure you could probably take it apart and figure out how to get another one of those batteries, but she won't let me, not that we can afford it, get her a new Cena, so she's perfectly fine running her old 20S. Geez, how long does that thing go back? That goes back a long time. That's crazy. Do you remember, man, I was going to show you how long that's been. Years ago, I think it was the 2014 demo. I'm pretty sure it was the 2014 demo. We were trying to figure out I think we had just got we'd bought some Cena of some sort. I think it was what'd they call them back then? An S10 or something like that? Or 10S? I don't remember what it was. Went up to Mount Rainier and went goofing around up there. Whatever we did, the audio didn't work. I think I was experimenting with something. I forget how I had it set up, but it didn't work very well. That video, that was a long time ago. That was obviously in 2014. Isn't that crazy? 11 years ago? That's nuts. Yeah, 11 years ago. I'm trying to think. That seems so much longer than that, but then, I don't know. It's just crazy how the time flies by. Absolutely nuts. There's my list of brake fluid flushes that I've only done one. What was that? Oh, yeah, the iron. They only did the iron. Everything, it won't be long before the Pan America. The October will be here in, at the end of the week? Is that about right? That's what it feels like. So thank you guys for the all the comments and stuff on the Goldwing Spyder. You guys like that? Oh, let me just throw a little thing here at you. I now I've got people emailing me. He goes, I need, how do I contact this guy? Can you give me his information? I'm not gonna give somebody's information that doesn't, explicitly tell me I can do such a thing. But anyway, I just give you a hint. He commented he replied to almost everyone that said something about it in there. So go to his YouTube account. He's in there. I'm not even going to give you his name. I think you're smart enough to figure it out. But look at the comments and contact him that way. He's a super nice guy. So we're coming up with some kind of a plan here. Figure out a date that works. He said he's pretty open. But do a sit down and let him go on about how from concept to reality. Let him talk about this and the challenges and stuff. It's he's told me quite a bit. And very, very interesting. It's amazing what he went through. I mean, that's a phenomenal feat. I just can't believe it. When I first met him, he was telling me, and he told me I've already got the motor in it. And he showed me a picture on his phone. And I thought, when you never know when you first meet somebody. nice and seemed intelligent and everything else. But he's talking about putting a Goldwing motor in a Spyder RT. And he's got 24 RT and a 24 Goldwing tour through the motor in. I'm going, that's crazy. How are you going to get all the electronics and stuff? And then got into details and stuff. And then I think he sent me a picture. Yeah, he sent me a picture, and I'm like, dang, this thing's for real. And then lo and behold, he comes pulling up. Kelly called downstairs and said, hey, yeah, gentleman with the Goldwing motor and the trike, he's here. Why don't you come check it out? I said, did he haul it or did he ride it? He goes, I think he rode it. I think he said he rode it here. That's when I was telling, I was out of there. You lucky you even got a clip of me saying I was heading upstairs. But as soon as I heard that, I barely said bye. I was moving. But that's really cool. What a crazy deal. It's just how well that turned out. He's going to work on whether he comes up with something different or modifies the stock stuff, but he's going to get some body work, to finish up the sides. And I get it. That would clean it up, but I enjoy being able to see all the stuff going on, the output shaft on the right-hand side, and going back to the bevel gear. Most people call it a differential, even though it's not. We always call it diff fluid and everything else. We don't call it where I learned this, I know it's called a bevel gear because it literally is a bevel gear. Where I learned to pretty consistently call it a bevel gear is with BMW. You call that thing a differential, and yeah, not a good thing, especially when you're talking to BMW people or you're there at BMW. You get a thing like, they do the auto school here too. Did you come to the wrong class? Not a bevel gear on a motor or a differential on a motorcycle. But yeah, interesting. But it'd be kind of cool. I got so many things kind of going. That's part of what I was dealing with today. I got to figure out a time I can do that. And I was thinking, we could do it downstairs, but then I don't know. I'll have to talk to the gym and them. I don't know. I don't see that being a problem at all. I'm thinking, like when you're dealing with manufacturers, they can be a little weird. They might be a little weird with us doing it there at the store. But I'll ask that. That would literally be the best place. If you ever come and visit me down there, you'll know how it's just quiet. It's just me down there and Jeannie's next door. And you get sales guys looking at trying to find a bike that's in the other thing. But other than that, it's just quiet. And they usually don't even come through my doors. They go through the shipping and receiving side. So unless they stick their head in and go, Smoak, how you doing? I said, all right, how you doing? Trying to find a bike. It says we got it in inventory. I can't find the stock number. I'd hate to be a salesman trying to find them motorcycles out there. They pull a deal packet and you've got 20 of that one motorcycle and you got to find the one. And nobody, when they're lined up, they're not lined up by stock number or VIN sequence or anything like that. You just need to find it. I need a red, TTR 250 or 225 or whatever they're called now. And you look out there and just boom, a sea of them out there. It is impressive. I went up when I was dealing with stuff. I was talking to GM about different things here last week or whenever it was. I haven't been all the way up there in quite a while. And that walking through the main doors is over on the what we refer to as the Japanese side. And you walk in there. That's quite a feat. It's very impressive. You just see the sea of motorcycles, handlebars and mirrors, and it's so cool looking. But boy, when the season kicks off, that stuff's gonna fly out of here. Like I always say, it's gonna fly out of there like 2 penny candy. I think those little, what do they call them? Yeah, WR 125 R's or F's, R's, I think. I don't remember. The red and black ones I showed you guys here a couple weeks ago. That's pretty cool. I've been noticing the XR 150Ls. They're blowing out of here, out of the store here lately. They had one that those things are a little tricky to get them started, and you need to, it's typical carbureted motorcycle. You need to drain the carburetor. Take it, when you're done PDIing it, roll it back there, throw a little pan or throw a towel on the ground, have a little flat blade in your hand, and drain that carburetor. Have the petcock off, drain the carburetor. It's vacuum operated anyway. It won't work until it's running. But still, it's best just to have it off. And drain that carburetor. Because the next guy that comes along, when he turns the carburetor or petcock on, you got fresh fuel out of the tank. And that's Sasha. She must see something out there. She's having a tiz-wizzy. But anyway, like I say, I'll start working on that canyon, and I hope that that rib nut pliers from Doyle, is that what it is, Doyle? From Harbor Freight. I hope that thing works. Hope it's not damaged. If it is, Harbor Freight's just down the road from us. Just takes a couple minutes to get to it. It's right there on your way to the Dick Hanna Auto Mall. We literally have a whole, like it's a mall, an automotive mall, and then they're scattered everywhere. They're in Longview and Portland and everything else. You got dealers on top of dealers. It's crazy. That's a huge corporation. It's really cool. Old XR. You got, what, couple good rides out of her, and that was it. Wait too long, you end up having to flush the capitulator in this thing again. I can't believe how well that worked with Ray Lynn on it, but there's no place for her feet to go. I don't want any damage on that thing. Oh, I hear talking out there. He must have had something late coming from Walmart's or something. That Walmart's thing, dude, that's just the coolest thing ever. And just pick up your phone, order a few things, give them a little tip, and they're here within hours. No shipping delays. They give you a time frame that's going to show up, and they're here. It's awesome. It's just like door-to-door service. That I remember, a while, Walmart was talking about doing that, and I thought that's never going to work with the might of Amazon and stuff like that. But and then my daughter ends up moving in here with us, and she used it, and like every day, she's getting something from Walmart. Some food thing here and a food thing there, and I go, man, that thing works, and you can get anything you want, anything they sell that's in the store. Was it Kelly? I don't know if it was Kelly or my daughter. They ordered something that they didn't have in stock on the store, and it showed up the same day. We think they literally just went to another Walmart's, picked it up, and brought it to us. That's the craziest thing ever. But anyway, I'm going to roll out at that. Appreciate you guys listening to me ramble on. Just talking motorcycle stuff and shipping. Man, I can't wait till the weather's nice. I'm going to have to, how it is when you first get those days, you get, I can do an after work ride. I'll be going ride. Yeah, just taking them all out. You always have these wild ambitions. You remember what year was that? I got this, it's a 23, and I got it in late 23. Remember in 24, I was going to do that trip to Portland. The old nostalgic trip. Go by, show the places I worked and where our houses were, and that trip never happened. Now it was like January of 24 I started talking about that, and here we are 2 years later. The thing's needing a brake flush already. it's actually past due, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna bounce. We'll see you guys here in a minute. We'll do the goodbye. Obviously, it's later at night. We've already come home and did the goodbye. So we'll switch to that, and we'll talk to you guys in the morning. And I'm here to tell you, it's going to be cold. So we'll give it a call or a wrap. All right. Appreciate you listening to me rattle on. Well, hello there, you. That was a beautiful, beautiful ride home.
It was very nice.
Yeah, just blue skies, everything's dry. Quite warm too. We had the heater almost all the way off most of the way home. Once it got darker,
Now the cold's coming.
yeah, and it kicked the heat back up. That gum gas is going through the roof again.
What the heck?
And what did we get down to? 2 something?
$2.99, I think.
Was it? It seems like it's a little bit less than that even. But whatever. Now it's $3.65 again. Or you might as well say $3.66, $3.65.9.
Yeah.
But it just keeps getting more expensive. Not a good thing.
No.
But yeah, other than that, it's a gorgeous day. And I guess that's gonna be it. We'll roll at that.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. You guys have an amazing Thursday or Friday.
Thank you. All right. Made it past hump day. We're definitely on the.
Yep.
It should be the slide up. That should be the dip.
Yeah.
And then it's because it's a positive thing.
Yeah.
Sliding down sounds negative.
I
Or
know.
unless you're on a slide or a
Unless you're sliding in the home plate.
ski slope or something like that, then it's fun going down. Bicycles. Yeah, so I guess downhill slide ain't so bad.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.
Bye.